America has an incredible story to tell. 250 years ago, our forefathers declared independence from the British Empire, and we won. We launched into world history the first civilization dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Our Constitution established a Republican form of government with checks and balances that protect that proposition. We fought a civil war to preserve our union and finally free those in bondage. Since then, we've revolutionized technology, liberated Europe. We planted the American flag on the moon. The Smithsonian National Museum of American History was established by Congress to champion our story. In 1953, the Smithsonian told Congress the National American History Museum would commemorate our heritage of freedom. At the museum's dedication in 1964, then President Johnson said the museum would foster patriotism. Unfortunately, today, the museum has shifted its focus to political activism. But don't take my word for it. One of our witnesses today, our witness, Dr. Anthony Hartig, the director of the museum. Dr. Hartig, you said history is a prime tool of social justice. You believe your role as a historian is to connect, quote, research and scholarship to activism and advocacy, end quote. Your words. You have said loving America is complicated. Sadly, it's not just rhetoric. You've built that into the museum's exhibits. You built it into the website to convey an ideological narrative that denigrates our founders, diminishes our achievements, and seeks to divide American people. The authors of the Domestic Policy Council report argued that museum visitors should be warned, and they said, quote, the exhibits in this museum were prepared by people who don't want you to love our country, end quote. If you read the full detailed report, as you should, or if you just walk into the museum, it's hard not to agree with that conclusion. But I'll conclude this. It's not only okay to love America, it is great to love America. It's true, our history isn't perfect. We continue to strive to create a more perfect union. But throughout our American history, we have striven, people have died, as our nation continues to move forward to our founding fathers' goals, to create that more perfect union. It does require introspection and honesty, but it also requires gratitude, appreciation, and celebration of how revolutionary the American experience has been and continues to be. The current focus of activism by leadership at the museum undermines that. It's unacceptable that American tax dollars are supporting divisive work. It's time to allow the United States to speak for itself. When it's America that speaks for itself, not the elites or NPR, the world loves America, its success, our uniqueness, its exceptionalism. When the American story speaks for itself without ideological bias, political advocacy, or woke talking points, America is loved and admired. It's time the American History Museum returned to its core founding mission when it was created, fostering patriotism and telling our story of achievement. Unfortunately, the museum has strayed from that mission, and that is the focus of today's hearing.